Hi everyone. So today I just got back from an estate sale, I guess, of some lady who I guess you could call a hoarder. Not to use that term in a derogatory way because I would consider myself a hoarder too. So I picked up some really cool stuff. It was pretty much just all in boxes, I guess, kind of the way she had it packed. And they were just taking offers on it. There was lots of people there, so I didn't really have time to look through anything because if I didn't buy it, the person behind me was going to. So I just kind of picked up what I thought looked cool, and I got a lot of stuff here. So I'm gonna kind of break it down for you and we'll kind of go through it together. So let's take a look here. So this is just kind of some of the stuff here. I'll unpack it and bring it into the house and just have somewhere to go through it. So two of the things I got, which I don't really want to bring into the house because they're really dirty. This looks like a crate for 2-liter bottles, and then probably a crate for 1-liter Coke bottles, the old glass ones. I can always use crates for anything, so this one's especially nice because it's only got this divider, so you can put a lot of stuff in there and just use it for practical purposes. Okay, so this is basically the pile of stuff here. I got a few other things at this same garage sale. Today was the inside of the house, like all kind of the household stuff, and then the other day was stuff in the garage. This Ashdowns catalog came from the other day, but I'll show you that stuff too because it's all from the same sale. So a lot of this stuff I don't really know what's, like, I know these are matches obviously, but I haven't really looked through to see. I think this one's kind of cool, Kentucky Fried Chicken. A lot of the old businesses like restaurants and stuff like that would give out matchbooks, and I think that's kind of cool. You don't really see that anymore. Is that a flower shop from here in Kerrobert? I think there's a lot of local stuff. What's that? Motor Inn. There's a lot of matchbooks from Kerrobert and around here locally. Something from Colorado, is that? Not sure. Oh, Red Rooster. Okay, that one's really cool. The local convenience store here used to be called the Red Rooster, and now it's called the Ready Mart, but a lot of people still call it the Red Rooster or the Red or the Rooster. That's just kind of the going name here in town. So that one's really cool. I like that one. But yeah, just lots of, where's this one from? Oh, that pizza restaurant, I don't think that's in business anymore, but something that was here in Kerrobert. Yeah, lots of cool ones. Some old wedding matchbooks. Northern Lights, that's another hotel here in Kerrobert that's still in operation. A lot of these, I don't want this to be too boring. There's some interesting ones in here. Northern Lights, 7-Eleven. Earl's. Oh, another Red Rooster. Delta Hotels. Royal Bank. That one's kind of cool. Northern Credit Union, Golf. That might be interesting. A couple of those. No Name. The Pat. They tore that hotel down in Saskatchewan. More Northern Lights. I've seen these a lot. Kerrobert Motor Hotel. This is actually, if you go back in my videos, or if you watched Demolition of the Windsor Hotel, that is that hotel. Here's some more of these. I think those matchbooks are fairly common. Oh, another one from the Windsor Hotel. Northern Lights again. What's this one? Kerrobert Credit Union. Another Windsor Hotel. Mayfield Inn, Edmonton. More wedding ones. Patricia Hotel. Revelstoke, I've been there. IGA. Different Northern Lights one. And yeah, that's it for the matches. So some pretty cool ones in there. We'll move on to the next. Okay, so the next box was kind of a lot of jewelry, keychains, that sort of thing. There's just some cool 70s style, 80s watches. Kind of neat. And a lot of this is miscellaneous, mostly worthless jewelry. But some of this stuff, little Coca-Cola key holder. Somebody probably find that interesting. Expo 86 keychain. Yeah, like just a lot of watches. Some of these could be worth something. Cool keychains, Telemiracle. This thing's kind of cool. Little flip book of 1970s series Canadian money. 1954 $1,000 bill. It's really neat. Some little locks and stuff. Little 3-foot tape measure. Calgary Tower. Little mirror. Credit card thing. It doesn't look like there's too much else in this box. On to the next. Okay, so this was something I kind of bought, taking a risk that it all might be worthless, but I know some of it says silver plated on it, like this one I can tell because it's really light and it says silver plate on there. I'm not really a cutlery expert by any means, but these ones are heavy and they're darker. And if I can get that to focus, which I probably won't be able to, it says on there 1865 W.M. Rogers Manufacturing. And it's heavy, so, and there's quite a few of these in here. So, seeing those, I just decided to buy the whole thing and do some research on it later. But, yeah, like there's some interesting ones in here. I don't really know a whole lot about this, but maybe some of you guys will know a little more about cutlery and what some of these, if they are real silver or what. And then this box I just bought because I thought it was kind of funny and interesting. That's a cool little thermometer. But this box mainly contained just loose random keys. And sometimes you can find a cool skeleton key or something. There's some of these. That's kind of a cool one. I don't really see any real antique keys. Those master ones are kind of neat. Like car keys and stuff. More cool keychains. Home hardware. Car keys. Anything interesting in here? These all kind of look more modern. Ford key. Yeah, I think these are all just kind of modern keys. Anyways, still kind of a cool box. Now this box is kind of cool. This one, one of these, this is like a pen holder for IPL, which is now Enbridge. I actually have the same one, but it doesn't have the liner in there. And some Taxico mugs. This one I kind of looked through a little bit more because I was actually able to assemble this box, but that was all just kind of loose items. But these here, these are like old carpenter's aprons, and you know, carpenters would wear these like long before, you know, Occidental leather tool belts and stuff like that were even made yet. I just think if I were to show up on site with one of these, I'd be laughed at and probably subsequently fired. But those are kind of cool. In here, oh yeah, just kind of more jewelry. That's like an older watch. VHS-C tape, Handle Hotel, and Tramping Lake Hotel. A little centennial plate or ashtray, I'm not too sure what that is. And then these, I always thought these were cool. I used to see these. They're an ashtray that's a tire, basically. Be seen in a tire shop or something. I thought those were really cool. I've never seen them for sale before, though. Some 8mm film. That's pretty cool. I've got a lot of that at home. And then some cigar boxes. Got the, they're all empty, I think. I didn't look at them all, I just popped a couple of them open. Another Taxico mug. This was kind of cool. It's a nice little Kerrobert plate with the picture of Kerrobert's iconic water tower. Another Handel Hotel, little shot glass. And then I found some strops. This one's kind of broken. No razors though, just the strops. And dog and suds, those are kind of cool. Little thing, a 35mm film. And this, I think there's a few other tins in here. Yeah, there's a chew tin. I didn't really look much further than this, so I don't really know. Sounds like there's something in here. Oh yeah, there's another one in there. Nothing in that one. I don't think there's anything in there. What even is this tin? Pipe tobacco. Interesting. Another cigar box. This one's empty. Those tins. And then these here. Look at this first. This is a little key thermometer promotional item for a business in Dodsland. And these here, these are little candy receptacles, I guess. I don't know how else you'd describe it, but there'd be candy in there, and then they'd have a wrapper sealing it at the bottom, and you could kind of see the candy through the glass. So I thought those were really cool. Those are probably worth quite a bit, I'm thinking. Okay, on to the next. And I also got these 2 bottles for free. They were just giving them. Diet Pepsi. That's a cool one. I don't have that one yet. And the next item, which I just had to buy because I've seen these before go for as much as $100 or so. To the right person, this one's kind of damaged a little. Might be worth $50. I don't know. I tried it out. It works. In case you don't know, this thing, the heat rises and causes this. It's got a little swirly thing in there, and it spins, and it makes the waterfall look like it's actually moving, and the water and the clouds move and everything like that. And I guess I kind of saved the best for last here. They were selling a whole bunch of cameras, so I just made them an offer on everything. So we'll take a look. A lot of these, this is kind of a, what is this, a Kodak instant camera. I just kind of briefly looked at these. SX70 film. Oh, it's empty. I need some SX70 film. And then there's a Polaroid in there with some papers, I guess. And this one, I forget what this one was. Oh yeah, this is a video camera. Super 8 camera. I have a few of those. Can always use another. Comes with some film and some battery adapters by the looks of it. And this one, what is this? Oh, this is the VHS-C camera, I think. Yeah, RCA VHS-C. I don't know, I thought that was kind of cool. Probably not worth a whole bunch, but not really planning on selling it. Yeah, more tapes in there. Paper, receipts or something. Oh, there's so many here. I don't want to spend too much time. That's just a little case. This must just be a case for a loose one that's in here somewhere. What is this? Some other stuff in there. Oh, there's more cameras in there. Didn't realize that. I'll maybe dig through this after, and if I find anything notable, I'll put it at the end of the video. This is gonna take forever. Another camera. Maybe I should open it up and actually see what it is. I can't get it open. Flash. Another Polaroid. This one actually took, there was another guy there and he pressed the button and it actually took a picture and printed it out. So the battery in the film was still good. Let's see if, oh, there's some 600 film right there. Must be a new cartridge. I'm not sure. Oh, those are just little audio tapes. Another camera. Can I get this one open? Oh, case came right off. Just a bunch of instructions. I don't know where that picture went. It's an old battery. Oh, little camera. Film shield. Huh. Never seen one of those before. Some receipts. And just these. Just bought them because I made an offer on all the cameras. Oh, I actually have this exact one out at the order bin, I think. These little flat pocket cameras. I got a few of those. Some disposables. I remember using disposables back in the day. I'm not too young for that. Lens. Another Polaroid. Oh, this one's still got battery. It just lit up there. That's interesting. So that one would probably take a picture as well. I don't know if I want to try it though, because the other picture, I don't think it developed. And this, oh, that's another Polaroid style. Color Burst 250. Oh, it's kind of neat. Sounds like there's a lot of stuff moving around in there. It's probably broken. Or maybe that was just the strap. Oh, that battery burst acid everywhere. Nice. What's in here? Yeah, a lot of this. I don't even know. Nothing in that box. Oh, here's the picture. Yeah, nothing developed. It's too old. Yeah. Just all blank. That must be film for the little camera. And just a bunch more Super 8 film. This must be developed. Is it? Set the camera down for a second and open this. Yeah, that's developed already. I have to plug that into the projector and watch it. Yeah, all these have been developed. Interesting. Another disposable. And yeah. Okay, so now for the one big item, the really exciting part, the thing that I was most excited about when I saw this. So there was this box. Well, there was this dark room timer in there. I don't really know anything about that. But I'll start out with the main attraction here. So this is like a pop-out accordion camera. I think a lot of it's kind of broken, but it's still kind of cool. Like, yeah, I'll have to do some research on this. I really don't know a whole lot about it, other than it kind of goes something like that. No tripod with it, unfortunately, but there were these pieces in the bag. So I'm really gonna have to sit down and try and figure all this out. What's this? Expires 1943. Must be film covers. Okay, so that's the camera part, and then what also came in the box, there's a bunch of developing supplies here. So developing powders. Do I want to open this? Set the camera down again. Okay. I don't know how much I want to dig around in there, but that doesn't look like it's been used. And then there's this catalog here that shows 1908, and it shows a bunch of different cameras and stuff that this store would sell, I guess. Bunch of photography supplies. This looks like what I have in the box there. Tank developer. Lots of neat stuff in there. And then there's these tanks. I took the lid off of one, and the rubber seal just kind of came out. I forget what was actually in here. There's just a smaller tank. Okay, I can't really get this out of here holding the camera. Forget about it. Probably nothing too interesting anyways. And then these handles, I think they go in the side of that box so you can advance the film. Roller of some sort. Okay, I'm gonna set the camera down again. Now inside this box, we've got a lot more developing supplies that looks like it's sort of gone bad. The cork came out of that one, solidified in there. Looks like more developing powder. And then, do I want to pull this paper out? This will be pretty fragile, I would imagine. Just a little bag. of that developing powder. Empty box. I'm gonna try and gently get this stuff out of here. Some instructions, maybe. Yeah, I'm really not sure about a lot of this. This feels heavy. I think there might be glass in there. Someone's doing some calculations. It's hard to do with one hand. Yeah, I don't really want to open that. I'll end up ripping it. Darkroom thermometer. Looks like just an alcohol thermometer. A reel of some sort. Some film that looks like it actually has a picture on it. Well, that's kind of cool. Some guys standing in front of a building. Fingerprints on it. That's actually pretty cool. I'll have to maybe look closer at some of that other film stuff. And then a filter glass of some sort. I don't really know a whole lot about film developing or anything like that, but are there any other negatives in here? Not sure. Maybe that was the only one. Be interesting to know who those people are. Okay. Unfortunately, this box is kind of broken. The glue delaminated there. But I'll put all this stuff back together. Or I guess I could... This Ashdowns catalog. This is kind of a... Ashdowns is kind of a more local Western Canadian hardware store. Those were their locations. They closed down in the 60s, maybe, something like that. I don't really know. But this catalog basically just has everything that they would carry or you could order at the time. I'm not sure. Oh, 1951. So, yeah. And I'll show you some of the other stuff. I guess there's these tripods. And this darkroom timer. Don't really know. Just a timer, basically. I don't really know. But yeah, I'll go show you some of the other stuff I bought from the previous day. So I also picked up this antique wooden extension ladder. Kinda looks a little medieval, but it works. It's got a rope attached to it, which I really like. So you can actually extend it up further than what you could reach. So that's pretty handy. And I believe it's 16 feet long. I haven't measured it, but I've actually used it a couple times and I really like it. It's heavy though. So an aluminum ladder, I could recommend it more there, but this was like $5 or something, so can't go wrong. And then I bought a jackal, but there's something kind of wrong with it. When you flip it into down mode, it just falls down. So if anybody knows anything about what could be wrong with this, let me know, because Can't really use it right now because it'll just drop the load. And I also found this plum roofing hatchet. These are kind of hard to find, at least in my area. Never seen one before. The other plum tool I wanted is a rigging axe, but I can never find one. This one's actually got a sharp hatchet edge, which if you're doing cedar shingles is really nice. The gauge has a lot more. It's got 5 stages rather than like 3 on most, and the waffle face is really nice. So this is going to be my new roofing hammer. When we start doing roofs here this fall, when we take a break from the passive house, I'll be carrying this in my pouch for sure. And I also got these 2 cases here, some little clippers, and this camera as well, and this Polaroid. Now I think that was everything I bought. I can't really remember, but I guess I'll have to spend some time and organize that stuff and figure out what I'm going to do with it. I've kind of been getting some heat from my parents recently for buying a bunch of stuff and being a hoarder and not selling anything. So I'm trying to think of ways to sell things. You know, I could do eBay or something. Like selling locally, nobody around here wants that stuff. So I guess another thing I could ask is if any of you guys watching would maybe be interested in anything I bought today or anything in the hoarder bin, just let me know. And if I get enough interest, maybe I would consider selling my stuff to you guys, if you're interested. So yeah, just an idea, just seeing if there'd be interest for that or whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be going to more garage sales and finding more cool stuff, and I'll continue to share it with you guys. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.